Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is F1 Fanatics. Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the F1 Podcast. The place where Formula One is spoken about weekly. And it's nearly back. So if you like F1, you should probably watch us weekly.
Every Wednesday in the evening.
6 p.m. UK time to be precise.
We're the only thing you need. Even if you don't know it yet.
So I was just sending messages for people to watch.
Wait, that's banned.
Oh.
We could get arrested now.
Sorry, apologies. We'll try not to be arrested. So if we're not here next Wednesday, we'll be arrested.
We'll
F1
still
podcast.
be making content in prison.
Yes, just for you guys. We're back, F1 podcast. I'm not in prison. Hooray! So basically, we're going to round up some news, reaction to the Aston Martin livery, although we kind of did it live on a Twitch stream. We'll give our thoughts now the dust has settled, what we think of it. And
Williams.
And Williams. I was getting to that one.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Stephen, do you want to start? Do your thing? Well, Jonty's question to
Do
answer
my
as
thing.
well.
Alonso! Fully fit and fully motivated. He gets that. I know all the drivers.
He's going to win the first race in Bahrain!
I know all the drivers obviously having the fine talk now. Obviously, Alonso had that cycling crash, so it's good to hear he's fully fit and ready to go. We're going to have a full grid. Bam. And leading in to testing this week. We're finally getting cars on track again. We may have something to talk about in future podcasts rather than scraping the barrel for little news stories. Like, Alonso's fully fit.
Hamilton tweeted about his dog.
Yes.
I don't know, did he?
So, probably. It's Lewis and Roscoe. So, yeah. But yeah, great to see testing. Finally see where the cars are at. And yeah.
And we can finally make informed decisions about F1 Fantasy.
Yes, F1 Fantasy Weekly will be back.
Next week.
Probably
back full time then.
All the way to the end of the season.
Oh, God. A lot of fantasy coming your way.
Oh, yeah.
No way. Your way.
No way, Jose.
No way, your way. Away. Have I gone wrong again?
Let's just move on to the liveries.
Next one, liveries.
Liveries.
Do you want to give your thoughts first, or should I give my thoughts first?
I've been talking, so you talk.
Aston Martin. Green. Very nice. I know some people are a fan of the pink, BWT, but I'm not a watermelon fan of the Aston Martin. I've seen some renders of it with their traditional racing kind of limey green trim. Looks so much better on the car. They blew it. They should have just said, BWT, I accept your money, but we will not represent you on our car. Is that fair? I think that was fair. But yeah, no.
But without BWT, where would they be?
Well, they probably would quite well this season. They got that Cognizant partner. They look quite good. Like, BWT's not a title sponsor anymore, so...
I know, but last couple of years, they've been helping the boys.
Well, yeah, and Checo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice nod. But next year, let's spin it off.
Let's get rid of it.
Come on, let's spin it off. I know Katie actually was a fan. She's like, I love the pink. I was like, look, let's be honest. We'll bring it IndyCar here. You got a Jack Harvey Meyer Shank Racing pink. Love that. That's a great car. That is a great car. And also Alexander Rossi's AutoNation one in support of cancer. It's a great livery.
Yep.
Going IndyCar ones. That on an Aston Martin traditional racing green. Get off my car. It's going to tie in quite nicely to the question later on in the episode. But
there we go.
It's got to go!
Oh, poor watermelon. For me, I'm not sure about the main body green.
Stephen's just not sure overall.
I like the fin. I like the nose and the wings. But I'm just not sure about the main body green. The kind of shade of it. But overall, it's good to see green back on the grid. It's a very colourful grid this year. Because we've got the green on the Aston Martin. We've got the blue on the Alpine. We've got some blue and white on the Williams. We've got the red on the Alfa Romeo. The red on the Ferrari, of course. You've got the Red Bull, that's the mix. And you've got the Mercedes, that's the white and black. And
you got colours.
You got McLaren, obviously still the papaya.
You got a palette to choose from.
Lots of colours.
Painty. Colour.
Yeah, that's the Aston Martin. On to the Williams, who had a bit of an unfortunate car launch where they probably had the best idea to let fans virtually see the car at car launch. Have it all. It looks really cool. I saw George Russell demonstrate it, like constructed itself in front of you. But they were hacked, unfortunately, and so we kind of were robbed of that experience. The car itself, Motorsport Manager.
That's all we can see. Sam O'Gara in our Discord mentioned it was like looks like a Motorsport Manager livery. I think someone someone high profile like Matty from What the F1 was saying or shared the tweet.
Yeah, someone found it was actually a livery or found a very incredibly similar livery on the mobile version. It was slightly different, but it was very similar.
So yeah, it looked like that, which I guess maybe is not an issue. But it felt like very much two liveries stuck together.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
It felt like a BAR 1999 tribute, where they literally had the split livery.
Yeah.
It felt like that, apart from they didn't have split sponsorship this time.
No.
Because it was Williams.
I
actually think if they took the front of the car and put it all the way across the car, I think I would have liked that.
It's very, very nice.
I just didn't do it for me. But
I'd give it an okay.
I like it because Williams are trying to make themselves forgettable so that people will maybe forget about this season's performances. No, they could be good because they said they're coming with some big upgrades at the start of the season. So they're going to challenge their competitors. They're fighting talk.
They could beat Haas.
Let's hope that they don't go the McLaren way of fighting talk in like 2016. 17.
Let's not talk about that.
No, let's not talk about that. Bad times for the McLaren years.
But those are kind of liveries. Maybe we spoke about Haas, the Russian Haas. Probably not much to say on that. Let's leave Haas over there and let's go on to Jonty's question.
Smart. Which kind of all nicely links in the episode in the season of liveries with the return of Racing Green. I should probably just look at the question. I think it's that recent and it was last night. I don't think we've had that enough notification. So give us one moment. Stephen Stall by Juggling.
Oh no, I failed.
Juggle. Just opening up Twitter now.
Do you hurry up? I don't want to break my phone, you know. I know it's only one thing, and it shouldn't be too difficult.
Right, I've got it.
Nice.
You're good. We're good. Good stalling. Hope you enjoyed the stalling entertainment on this week's podcast. At Fanatics_F1. Can't even get my Twitter handle right. But yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, at Fanatics_F1 and at F1 Fanatics Steve, with Aston Martin making its return to F1 with the iconic British Racing Green livery.
Yep.
Iconic. It got me thinking, dangerous. Which team has had the best iconic British Racing Green livery? Vanwall, 1958. Lotus, 63 to 65. Jordan, 1991. Jaguar, 2001. I missed out Benetton. Sorry, Benetton, 1986. It's messed up the whole lot. I've got it all wrong. I'm sorry. Caterham, 2012. We got fairies in the background as well. And Aston Martin, 2021. So let's go through it. Aston Martin's immediately out. It's the worst one on that list. A lot of people are gonna hate me for that, but out of those liveries, it's the worst one on the list. The Caterham may have been the worst car on that list, but the green was actually very nice, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the Caterham looked quite nice. The nose was awful, but that's nice to do the actual livery.
Jaguar was a stunning car.
Yeah.
But also not very good. Jordan 1991, stunning car, 7-Up, iconic livery.
Definitely.
It's a nice one. It's up there. Benetton was during the Benetton times that obviously they were a bit weird liveries.
They got a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Got a bit flary at the back.
They kind of felt like they were just stitching colours on for fun.
Yeah.
But they started off with the green. But let's be honest. We got to go classic. If we're talking iconic racing green, the top two have to be coming down to the Van Wall and the Lotus. And for me, it's the Lotus, the iconic one. Jim Clark always comes to mind with the green, with the yellow racing stripe down the middle of the car. What a stunning green livery. That is one of the best looking Formula One cars of all time.
Goat. Is there a goat of a livery? Or are you going to come up with, you can't say there's a goat of a livery because the different times, different eras. It's so difficult to compare the greatest of liveries of all time.
We regretfully inform you that Stephen will be removed from future F1 Fanatics broadcasting. He's got to go! That's definitely becoming a catchphrase. Yours initially, but we just both say it now. It's an F1 Fanatics thing.
Yeah.
Jonty. Lotus was iconic for 3 reasons. The team, that car, and the greatest driver in the history of the sport. Whoa! He brings it in. You said goat livery. He brought goat thing. Put goat livery and goat driver together. Bang.
Fireworks. So you're going for Lotus?
Lotus. What a beautiful car. Beautiful
car. I'm going for Van Wall, the original.
OG.
No one can beat the original, right? It was just very slick, racing green, and a yellow nose. Nothing more to it. It looked incredible. You don't have to play around with different shades of racing green or
nothing
pink.
More to it. Looks incredible.
You just have a yellow nose and a green body, and that's all you need. It looked beautiful. Simplicity and originality. Bang.
Man. Beautiful.
There we go.
There we go.
Any other thoughts from the world of Twitter?
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose there were some other people who commented. Lotus is iconic. The Jag was cool, but they were a shambles.
True.
I think that was it.
There we go. Let us know what you think in the comments down below.
Absolutely. We're always interested to hear your thoughts to Jonty's question. And remember, next week, we will actually be able to round up testing and be able to go, testing. It happened. Cars were on track and times that we can't read too much into, but we will all read too much into.
Because there's nothing else to read.
No, there is no reading. This is the read. It's like the F1 podcast. It's the testing.
Yep.
The F1 testing. I like how it's a big deal as well in Formula 1. IndyCar just been getting on with it. Well, in fairness, they haven't been able to do their normal tests. They have private tests. They've just done private tests this year.
You have to pay to do a test.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, yeah, F1 Testing's back. That's the podcast. Comment down below with your thoughts. Anything more from you?
No.
That's it? Okay. Right, so if they're new around here or haven't done so already, Stephen.
You can like, subscribe and ding that bell.
Poke myself in the eye. It really hurt.
Great. That's a fantastic way to end this.
It's a good one.
Everyone's all happy. They're all like, yeah, I'm going to like, subscribe and ding that bell. And they're like, poke myself in the eye.
Well, I just wanted people to know they're concerned about our well-being. I just, my eye's okay. Thanks for asking.
Well, now they're going to be worried the whole week. Will he have an eye patch next video?
Well, I might just have that for the Alpine. Because obviously, Alpine, sorry.
Yes.
It's going to be out on track on testing, so the eye patch may be being brought in.
The best way to look at the Alpine car is with an eye patch.
In fairness, I would say the Williams is probably the best way to look at it is with an eye patch as well. So
probably.
They're going to be renowned in the eye patch club. But yes, that is it So you F1 fans, keep racing!